So thank you so much for doing this interview, Eliza. So I've been watching Pivoting too since it came out, and I was so excited when I saw your name. I was like, oh my god, I get to talk to her.
That's great. Thank you.
Your character on the show is so funny. I don't know how she's so controversial on Twitter. I started fighting with someone the other day over her show, over your show, because they were like, she needs to be a better mom, and I was like, what? I think she's the perfect example of like what I would be as a mom.
Me too. I mean, I don't have children. I have 2 dogs that are basically like children. So to me, and I know that people who have children probably think that's the wrong thing to say. Like, I don't know what the right thing to say anymore is, but I have dogs. So I feel as though if I had children though, I would be, look, I feel like a lot of the time you're just like, you don't get like a handbook or a rule book of like how to do it. And it's just ingrained in you. It's like, you do have to figure things out, you know?
Yeah, I love it. In the most recent episode, she was like just lying a lot, and I was like, man, this girl knows how to lie. She
really does. It's so funny because I played like, so the creator of the show, my character is based off her. And I was just like, there were moments where I was like, do you really lie like, do you do that? Do you lie like that? And she's like, 100%. I'm like, okay.
I mean, it's working. I do have one massive request. Your character cannot get into a fight with her husband. I can't handle if they were to not work out.
I know.
That's perfect.
No, they're perfect. They are amazing. And Tommy Dewey, who's my co-star, I love him. He's probably one of the funniest people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, you guys riff just are really well off of each other. Like when you guys are both on screen, I'm like, damn, I don't think, is any of that even written, or they just throw you in a room and say, go for it?
I mean, it is written, but we just play with everything, and it's just how we say it and how, I mean, I've also known him. We played boyfriend and girlfriend in the show Casual. So I've known Tommy for a very long time.
Yeah, he just did this interview too, where they asked about where he thinks his character is going to go. And he said, you know, right now he's concerned with being the best husband or whatever. And that eventually he might get into more depth with that. And I stopped reading it. I was like, I can't, because if it says that you guys are going to have marital problems, I'm out.
No marital problems there.
Okay, so the creator, is that like a realistic portrayal of like her marriage then? Because that's,
I mean, it must be. I think so, maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think they have a very fun, you know, deep friendship rooted relationship. Oh my God, my mother's calling in the middle of this, just so if everybody wants to bring Kate on the line. Unbelievable, Mom.
Oh, is that where your video went then? Because now I can't see you, so.
Oh, that's great. We're declining my mother. Okay, can you see me now?
Yeah, you can answer your mom. I don't need to interrupt. I don't need to cause strife in your personal life, because if that causes the show and it ruins my show,
it's just my mother. She's in New Hampshire, where the rest of my family is, where I hail from.
Yeah, you have a tattoo about it too. New Hampshire.
Can you see the tattoo?
Yeah, your camera's back on. I can see it.
Live free or die, guys. Live free or die. It's so intense.
Yeah, very intense. I only got one tattoo. I don't
really.
I don't remember it. So I just woke up with it. It's on my lip.
No,
it's very dirty. It's not anything I would tell my boss about.
Wow, that's amazing. That I have 18 tattoos. I have a lot of tattoos.
Oh wow! But you remember getting all of those?
I do.
That's nice. That's nice.
I don't like all of them. I wish I could remove most of them, but you know.
First, because definitely the lip one would be gone.
The what?
My lip one would be gone in a heartbeat if I could. Which one would you remove?
I have a tramp stamp. I mean, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. I have a tramp stamp and it needs to go.
You can't see me, but I was drinking a sip of coffee when you said that and it came out of my mouth. You have a tramp stamp?
Of course I have a tramp. I grew up in New Hampshire. I got it when I was like 17. I drew it on like a napkin before I went. I drew this star that I used to draw all the time with all these little things. It looks like I'm I'm like Wiccan. It's like a Wiccan star. And I didn't mean for it to be. It was just this cool design that I always thought, but now it looks like some weird ink blot test meets Wiccan star. It's not great, guys.
Hampshire was like, when I picture New Hampshire, it was always like a fancy, I don't know, New York or something. People.
No, there's a lot of there's an underbelly of New Hampshire.
No, it's starting to sound like Staten Island. God, I can't even talk today.
No, New Hampshire's the whole thing.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Well, I've never had a tramp stamp, so you beat me. You beat the lip tattoo.
Okay. Yeah. Mm.
So your other characters on the show, Maggie, Q, Jennifer Goodwin, when you guys are together, I think like the chemistry between, how is that there? You've never worked together before, the three of you?
No, we haven't. They knew each other before, but not very well. They both have the same birthday, which is amazing. And so easy then for me to remember and to say happy birthday.
Sure.
But they knew each other before. I did not. And we just immediately all got along really well. Like immediately. We're always having fun. Like right before they yell action, it's like it's seamless the way we're just like laughing, having a good time, and then they yell action and we're laughing, we're having a good time, and we're connected, and we had so much fun. I mean, we text constantly. We're on a group text. We text constantly. We actually are always texting because we don't know what episode is coming up next because none of us remember. We're always like, wait, what's happening this week? What do we need to be doing?
So, I didn't even know Maggie Q was so funny, but when she's in the room with you, it's just you guys too go off of each other so well.
Yeah.
It's insane. And you guys are just improvising a lot of these jokes. You have to be because it's so natural.
There is a lot that's improvised, but I will say the writers and Liz Astroff, who created it, like that was what drew me to the part, was that these people spoke like they were real people. I wouldn't, if I read it out loud and somebody were walking past, they wouldn't think I was reading a script. They would think like, I mean, well, I guess they think I was talking to myself, but you know what I mean? Like it just sounded very natural.
Do you talk to yourself?
100%, all the time. And I speak to my dogs as though we're in a very deep conversation.
Yeah, I think that's how you develop emotional connections with pets and not other people. That's what I've been doing. So
yeah. Oh, for sure. It's the best.
It works well. So I love the show. You have already verbally promised that you're not going to have a marital issue on the show.
Nope. I leave that for my personal life.
I just got dumped the other day, so this is making me feel way better.
Oh, well, the only thing I say to that, first thing that just came to my mind was maybe you were being protected and it was a favor because maybe there's, maybe that's for the best. I feel like.
Best breakup advice right now?
My best breakup advice is that every single thing is always working for us. So no matter what happens in a relationship, it is working for you. Yeah. So it's a beautiful, good thing when those things happen.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't feel like it.
Hey, at least I don't have a tramp stamp I have to get removed. So I got a lip tattoo I have to get removed. That's honestly way dirtier than your tramp stamp. I promise. I would tell you what it was, but I think I would get fired if I aired that.
Wow. So I'm going to need you to text that to me.
I didn't know what it meant. I just showed up to the tattoo parlor and I was like, I want this. And they were like, do you know what that means? I said, no. And they still put it on me.
Oh, and they still, what a great tattoo parlor. So forthcoming.
Shout out Nashville. So, I love the show Pivoting. I'm so excited for the next episode. I do have a question. Why aren't you doing stand-up routines? So I was trying to Google your stand-up. I can't find any. You should be.
I don't do stand-up. I had a one-person show. That's how I got into the business. And that was really fun because it was a bunch of different characters. And I've never done stand-up. I think it would be really fun. I've just never tried doing it.
Do you take any classes? I feel like you would just naturally kill stand-up routines.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I have a really good friend who's a stand-up comedian. And so I guess I could just ask him, but I've never even attempted it. I've never even tried. None of it. No.
I do like episode 1. I know I'm going on forever, Jason. I swear to God, I'll finish soon. Episode 1, when you said Colleen's makeup looked terrible and you guys, would you do that for a friend? If they were like a corpse, would you go do a corpse's makeup for a friend?
Oh my God. Yes. 100% I would. Yes, I would. Because I feel like, because who I should have done the makeup to begin with. Who was doing it? Somebody who doesn't know her? No, come on.
Would you hire it anyway? If you were to die, I would put that in my will. Like if I die, hire a makeup artist. I want to look good.
Yeah. That should be in there. I agree with that. Nobody needs to go out looking because also then it doesn't even look like her. Then what are you looking at?
I gotta look at all of the filters that I post on Instagram. I need to realistically look like that in person.
Just put that in there. Say somehow figure out an Instagram filter for the casket.
Yeah, no, that's great. So I did one more. I'm not gonna say request because you already promised that you weren't gonna have a divorce in the show, and that's all I really, really care about.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
last year there was this huge rumor that Scrubs was gonna come back.
That what was going to come back?
The TV show Scrubs? You were amazing in that.
Really?
There was a rumor last year, and then when COVID first started, that they were gonna do a movie.
Really? I didn't hear any. Well, I don't have a TV and I don't go on the internet very often, but oh my God, if Scrubs came back, that could be actually really fun. I would do that.
You would do it if they decided
Oh,
to.
yeah, for sure.
So the rumor was that they were gonna do a movie. Would you do the movie?
Yeah, absolutely.
My day's made. That's all. I mean, that's what I needed to hear.
I would do that. I would do happy endings if it came back. I mean, could do all my shows, everything that I've ever been in. If it came back, yeah, sure.
What's the one show you want to revive?
The one show that of mine?
Yeah, of yours.
Well, happy endings, yeah, for sure. But I would love to go back and do Flight of the Conchords again. That was so fun. I only did one episode, but I loved that show so much. And I loved those guys.
Good, I love it. Well, I love pivoting. Thank you so much for doing the show. It is hilarious. I think it's the best thing for females who are going through it in their 20s and 30s.
Thank you.
It's become my my comfort show. So
good. Oh, that makes me so happy.
Thank you so much for doing this interview. Promise to never get divorced in the show. You and your relationship is going to be perfectly fine. You're going to make it through.
Yep, we're going to make it through, and you're going to make it through. Even though you just had a breakup, you're going to be great. You're going to be better for this.
Yeah, so if Jody and her husband break up, that's okay now. So I'm okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's okay. That's definitely okay. That
has to happen, but yours has to stay.
Exactly. Yes. Okay. I'll make sure that I'll text the creator right now and let them know what your thoughts and feelings are.
I mean, if it's based off of her marriage, I'm just gonna look up and make sure she's still happily married.
Yeah, she is. She is.
Well, then I'm good. We're good. You're good. I can't handle another breakup. Your couple cannot break up. Jody can, and that's fine.
Yeah, I agree with all of this.
Perfect. I look forward to the revival of Scrubs and happy endings and to see you on every spring ever.
Okay, great. That's wonderful.
Thank you so much for doing this. I'm sorry you couldn't see me spit my coffee out. It was quite a show.
Thank you. I'm very sad. It still says safe driving mode, so I have no idea what anything's. I don't get it. But thank you. This was really fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much for doing this.